Hey everyone, welcome back to LMX. Today we're diving into one of the most dramatic political transformations in South African history, the rise and fall of the ANC Youth League. Once a powerful force that propelled young leaders like Nelson Mandela and Peter Mokaba into the spotlight, the Youth League has, over the decades, become almost unrecognizable, a relic of a bygone era that many today can't even recall who its current leader is. Let's rewind to the 1940s. Founded in 1944 by visionary young activists including Anton Lembede, APMDA, Nelson Mandela, Walter Sisulu, and Oliver Tambo, the ANC Youth League burst onto the scene with a radical militant spirit. These young revolutionaries believed that the old guard of the African National Congress was too conservative, too detached from the real struggles of ordinary people. They wanted action, a call for mass mobilization against the injustices of apartheid. Under leaders like Anton Lembede, who served from 1944 to 1947, the League's fiery rhetoric and bold strategies ignited a spark that would fuel the broader anti-apartheid movement. This was a time when the Youth League wasn't just a side branch, it was the beating heart of the liberation struggle. The League's influence only grew from there. In the 1950s, under the informal stewardship of Nelson Mandela, the Youth League became a crucible for revolutionary ideas. Mandela, along with other stalwarts, used the League as a platform to champion civil disobedience and mass protests, actions that challenged an oppressive system with unyielding determination. Fast forward to the early 1990s, a time of monumental change. With apartheid on its last legs, the Youth League was re-energized under the leadership of Peter Mokaba. Mokaba, who led from 1991 to 1994, was a dynamic force who helped reposition the League in the new democratic South Africa. He was more than just a leader, he was a symbol of hope and transformation, bridging the gap between the past struggles and the promises of a new era. But as the nation stepped into democracy, the Youth League, like many revolutionary movements, began to face new challenges. The very qualities that once made it a catalyst for change began to work against it. Then came Julius Malema. Taking the helm in 2008, Malema was a polarizing figure who dramatically reshaped the League's public persona. His leadership style was confrontational and fiery, a stark contrast to the disciplined militancy of earlier generations. Initially, his radical rhetoric did capture headlines and energized a section of the youth. However, the controversies and factional infighting that soon followed under his watch began to erode the League's credibility. Malema's tenure, which lasted until 2012, saw the Youth League embroiled in scandal after scandal. His provocative statements and actions led to disciplinary measures, and eventually, his expulsion from the League. What was once a symbol of liberation became a lightning rod for division and controversy. After Malema, the League tried to regroup. Leaders like Colin Maine and more recently Colin Malachi have taken charge, but the spark that once ignited the movement has all but faded. Today, the ANC Youth League is struggling to find its identity. Once revered as a training ground for future national leaders, it now appears to have lost its way. You ask, what happened? Well, several factors contributed to this dramatic decline. Internal factionalism. The constant power struggles and infighting have sapped the League's energy. Loss of clear vision. Once the voice of revolutionary change, the League's agenda became muddled in the corridors of party politics. Changing political landscape. As South Africa's political priorities shifted post-1994, the role of the Youth League was redefined, sometimes to the detriment of its original mission. Controversies and scandals. The high-profile disputes during Malema's era damaged the League's reputation, making it hard to regain lost trust. These days, the ANC Youth League is often seen as irrelevant. Many young South Africans struggle to recall not only its current leadership, but also its once pivotal role in shaping the nation's destiny. The organization that was once a vibrant catalyst for change is now more of a political footnote, its influence dwindling to nearly zero. The story of the ANC Youth League is a cautionary tale, a reminder of how even the most powerful movements can falter when they lose sight of their core values and become mired in internal conflict. Its legacy, however, is undeniable. The League was instrumental in propelling figures like Mandela and Mokaba into history, and its early years remain a testament to the power of youthful idealism. Yet, as we look at its current state, one can't help but wonder, What will become of a movement that once shaped the very fabric of a nation, but now struggles to even remind us of its name? These days, the ANC Youth League is often seen as irrelevant. Many young South Africans struggle to recall not only its current leadership, but also its once pivotal role in shaping the nation's destiny. The organization that was once a vibrant catalyst for change is now more of a political footnote, its influence dwindling to nearly zero. The story of the ANC Youth League is a cautionary tale, a reminder of how even the most powerful movements can falter when they lose sight of their core values and become mired in internal conflict. Its legacy, however, is undeniable. The League was instrumental in propelling figures like Mandela and Mokaba into history, and its early years remain a testament to the power of youthful idealism. Yet, as we look at its current state, one can't help but wonder, what will become of a movement that once shaped the very fabric of a nation, but now struggles to even remind us of its name? If you found this exploration of the ANC Youth League's dramatic rise and fall thought-provoking, hit that subscribe button and join the LMX community for more deep dives into history and politics. Don't forget to like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think caused the League's decline? Can it ever be revived, or is it destined to remain a relic of the past? Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm LMX, and I'll see you in the next video as we continue to uncover the fascinating stories behind our world's political transformations. Stay curious, stay informed, and as always, stay tuned.